What is up, people of YouTube? I'm your host Vernon. This is Lorenzi Park. Let's fish that. Alright guys, after fishing Lorenzi Park, I decided to pack up because of getting small bites and stuff like that. That's all in my previous video. If you haven't seen that video, feel free to go and watch that. We'll wait here for you. After getting to my car, I realized that I still have lots of little worms left. Not wanting to waste them, I thought, let's go back fishing. I didn't want to do another small fishing session for you guys, so I wasn't going to record it. However, I thought, why not use this opportunity to make a video about spot selection. Okay, so I know my nephews are watching these videos. This is a way for me to kind of teach them what I know. If you're also new to fishing, this might help you out as well. Alright guys, so why not just take your lures and throw it out into the deepest part of the lake? I mean, that's where the big fish are going to be. Well, you are not incorrect, but you're also not correct. The deepest part of the lake should be the coldest part during the summers and the warmest part during the winters. Big fish will be there, but as soon as the fish go there, they will not be feeding. They will be hiding away. Because of this, fishing the deepest parts, you can catch fish, but it's not the best place to look for the fish. Depending on what type of fish you're looking for instance, if you're looking for carp normally come to the shallows to feed. Likewise, if you're looking for something like bluegill, they're going to go to cover and try and stay away from predatory fish like bass. Hello, little ducky. Okay guys, please do keep in mind that these are my opinions on what a good fishing location is. This is not set in stone, but it is a good start. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but we have small little minnows swimming around here in the shallow parts. No big bass, a 2-pounder will be able to come into these parts and catch these little fish. So if you ever want to do micro fishing, very small hooks, these little fish in the shadows are the ones you want to be targeting. Alright, so we have managed to find the dirtiest part of this little lake, but that's not why I'm here. Why I'm here is we have a little pipe blowing fresh water in. What that does is it brings in nutrients and food. So oftentimes you'll find fish around places like this. Alright, so here we got ourselves a little bluegill, nice looking little baby guy, and that's all because of this little pipe bringing in fresh food and fresh water, spilling out here. Spillways, always a good place to try and find fish. The reason why I chose this lake to show you guys a few good fishing spots is because they have all sorts of different structures and things going on in this lake. For instance, the last time that they fixed up the place, they put down these boulders and rocks all around. Now rocks are an excellent place for fish to hide. If these rocks were actually extended into the water, this would be a good place to try and find some fish, as they can easily hide in between these rocks, and bigger fish can use the rocks to ambush smaller fish. Alright guys, this is actually the spot that I fished in my previous video. Why did I choose this specific spot? Well, basically, my understanding of this lake, you have a little channel coming through, and the deepest part of this lake is actually the part here between the little island and where we are. Thinking that is a good place for catfish and stuff to be hiding, I thought this would be a good spot, and also because you have the little channel, it's a highway for fish to come through, so fishing there would also be a good place to find or locate the fish. This lake does have little fountains that they use to put water back into the lake. In the summer times, these little fountains will actually be a good place to try and fish, because as the oxygen level in the water decreases, you need movement, you need air to be pumping through, like it's happening at the moment, and that will bring new oxygen to the water, so the fish will tend to go to those little spots. On the other side of this, we have these man-made walls going around. All these walls are actually good places for small little fish to hide, and good places for big predatory fish to chase smaller fish up against, forcing them against the wall, giving them nowhere to go. And a bit bigger one, but still very small little carp. These aren't the smallest hooks, these are normal hooks, but these fish are still rather small. Another good place to try and find fish are shadows. So we have a bridge here creating some shadows. The fish are hiding in these shadows. Just like humans and other creatures, they don't like being in the sun, so they go for shady spots to find some way to hide from the harsh sun. We have some very small fish next to my little bobber there. Small fish swimming around. This is one of the reasons why I believe there are no bass in these lakes. Small fish won't be out in the open like this when there are predatory fish around. Alright, so this again is that little spillway coming through to the other lake. Idea around here being everything that's washed through, or food and particles coming through, you will find fish in this area waiting for those things to come past them. Right, these little locations are good for fishing deep. You have a gradual slope going to deeper water. Alright guys, this is what I would normally be fishing. Fish love hiding in structure, being away from other fish and having some shade from the grass, stuff like that. However, this is high risk fishing, as if your hook gets stuck on one of these little thulies, it's kind of over, especially on light line like this. Alright, and then when we have a spot like this where you have the grass, some shade, some deeper water, this will be a good place for something like sunfish or bluegill. Just missed that guy. Alright guys, only other thing missing in this lake that I would have liked to show you guys is submerged wood or tree. We have a little pipe coming in there, but fish also tend to stick around structures like submerged wood, so that would also be a good place to try and fish. And then lastly we have here this little dock. So basically if we had bass or crappie in here, they would be up against the pilings of these docks, running lures past there, or small little jigs. Might get some action from predatory fish sitting in the summertime underneath the dock in the shade. The rest of the time, like now, they would be up against the pilings to ambush any passing prey. Alright guys, I think that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys learned something about my perspective on how I choose my fishing spots. Hopefully it can help you better choose a spot for yourself to fish. That's it for this video guys. If you'd like to see more of my videos, hit the subscribe button. If you found this video to be informative or entertaining, please give us a thumbs up. Feel free to leave any ideas or comments down below. Ask any questions down below in the comments as well. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.